How Tinubu won presidential election, American Observer. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. An American diplomat and a foreign observer in the 2023 general elections, Johnny Carson, says 3 factors were responsible for the victory of the president-elect, Bola Tinubu. Mr. Carson, an executive officer of the United States Institute of Peace, USIP, spoke in Washington, D.C. when the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, paid an official visit to the institute to engage on the concluded elections. The diplomat said he co-led Nigerian Democratic Institute, NDI, and International Republican Institute, IRI, International Election Observation Mission to Nigeria during the elections. According to him, Mr. Tinubu, the really all-progressive Congress candidate, undoubtedly won the polls and will be sworn in come May 29th, except something happens dramatically with the court. Do you know why he won? He got the money, he had the best national organization that worked for him, and the ground game, he said. Mr. Carson emphasized that for a candidate to win an election in Nigeria, like a lot of democracy in the globe, the 3 things, including substantial and significant financial resources, were needed. Others, according to him, a national working organization and a grassroots acceptance. He said while Mr. Tinubu had all the 3 criteria in his kitty during the polls, the other major contenders did not have all. Speaking specifically on Labour Party presidential candidate, Mr. Carson said on the part of P2B, he did not have the ground game and national organization. Obi is, however, very popular, particularly among the young, educated, urban, and sophisticated, he said. Mr. Carson said the presidential election was one of the most competitive polls in Nigeria and in Africa. He, however, observed that the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, needed to up its game. Nigeria deserved the very best electoral process. To me, the problem is not with Tinubu and the other candidates, he said. Mr. Carson hailed President Muhammadu Buhari for his commitment to delivering a free and fair election for Nigeria. He said the president is a man of outstanding integrity and he demonstrated the attribute in the past elections. On his part, the minister said considering where INEC was coming from and where it were today, there were massive improvements in the conduct of the 2023 polls. Considering that there was room for improvement, the minister said introduction of a new technology by model voter accreditation system, BVAS, for INEC underpinned the credibility of the elections. According to him, BVAS cut out fraudulent votes and ghost voters and multiple votes. Mr. Mohammed said the election was conducted against the backdrop of fuel shortage, mounting insecurity, and poorly timed cash swap policy. The news agency of Nigeria now reports that the minister also had engagement with the Council on Foreign Relations, a well-versed think tank on African affairs and foreign relations chaired by Nigerian Ebenezer Obadari. He was also at the Reuters news agency. The Politico, an international political newspaper, and Zenga News, a channel that publishes its content on Forbes. During his respective interaction with the think tanks and international media, the minister presented the facts of the just concluded polls as against skewed narrative of the opposition and naysayers. NAN reports that the interactions also delved into economy and foreign affairs. At Reuters, the agency recent investigation of the alleged secret programs of coerced abortion of women and girls freed from insurgent activity were discussed. Now, let me tell you people, coming back to say the election was okay, now one person, no, now just one person. Just one person. Even the person said, they said the name of the person is, let me don't misquote him. They said the name is Johnny Carson. Now you talk this one. He said the election was free and fair. To me, this thing I just waited and give and make it right. I tell you, I don't believe. Because these things he's saying here is similar to what APC has said. We don't be fools for this country, yo. We are not fools in this country. You mean Tinubu Observer? Why disguising yourself if you honestly believe Tinubu won presidential election? Mr. American Observer, so you're the reason why US President Mr. Biden have not yet recognized the victory of Tinubu. If so, then you're a bad liar. You still have much to learn from the University of Lying, Mohammed PFC. PFC. The man say we don't improve. I cannot say that we are still at the same place, but the improvement has a lot. Yes, this is now what APC people still talk. Very correct analysis, but the bill was just popular among his Igbo tribe and nothing more. All the votes he got were mainly Igbo tribe who are scattered all over Nigeria, traders, businessmen, and churches, which they go about erecting in other states. Now, wow. And the only region out of a 6 week, okay, all the Southeast traditional base of PDP, 26% of votes goes to Obi of Labour Party. First, calculate where you own go. Leave chasing shadow. And the only region out of 6 regions that is free from all the parties experiencing both of the presidential and just deputy was North Central, as yet stick to judges. The presidential election winner out of a 7 North Central states, APC 1 and 5, while Labour Party took 2. Let me tell you people, all these things don't go help anybody. It don't go help anybody. To me, I just feel this is a piece or a speech given to him, and he just copied and pasted it and said this is his own, what's it called, opinion. This opinion is looking similar to what I have said, to what APC has come outside to say before. No jokes. If they won't do anything, if they won't do mago, make them do them well. They cannot just come outside and do. You see, everything they don't even do it because now what people did here. One thing I know is that Nigerians, we are not allergic to good government. We are not allergic to good leaders. We are not allergic to good things. Say, will it be any offense will it be any offense now? Will it be any offense now if the people of Nigeria come out? Then come outside today, can't get good governance. Make as with the wrong other countries, make other countries come this place, come invest. I beg. See, we are allergic to good things. I'm not allergic, but I don't know if you are. Okay, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of it.